Hello, welcome back. Last time I opened the final door and got to what appears to be the final puzzle, which has taken it upon itself to invent a whole new difficulty rating. So let's find out if this 6-bean rating is a joke or if there's actually something complicated going on here. It looks like it's probably complicated. There's a lot to this. So, oh, that's an interesting end setup. Okay, the end justifies the beans. So, here is exit tile, but I wonder if it actually is, or if that'll just do nothing and I'll walk out here. Like, where'll this take me? It'll take me there? Or something? So, two-sided entrance. This is a first. Okay, so... spawn a white bean. Dispose of all white beans. Clouds are worth 3. The cloud recipe tile is there. It's unlikely to be messed with, but icicles do exist. Every monster exists. Except for petals, every monster exists. A lot of white transformers. Yeah, this really doesn't want me to destroy all my white beans. It's going to be some work to do that. Okay. This door. Put a purple bean here. Here's a purple bean with a transformer thing in the way. How do I imagine I'm going to rescue that purple bean? Not with ice. I can't get ice cubes through there. Okay, so how could... am I absolutely sure? Let's see. Okay, so... ways this purple bean could be rescued. If this weren't here anymore, I don't know of a way to do that. If I could walk to it and pick it up and avoid this, which would require an ice path. If vines could pull it, which the wall layout looks kind of impossible to do. If a bucket could pick it up, has the same constraints as vines and me and more. If a blob in primed for dispenser form were to make it through here and dispenserify, the bean would get snarfed up and then spawn a new one, which wouldn't solve anything. Okay, so how about... okay, let's punt on that problem for a moment. Put a pin in that one. Get a cyan bean there. First of all, cyan bean exists here. Bucket's gonna be kind of silly about that. I don't see anything deactivating this barrier, so that's never deactivating. What is this? It's kind of funny. Last one's gonna be yellow. Last one's gonna be yellow. And also, I must not take all the reds. I can get maybe one. This looks silly. But it looks like there might be a common operation I need to use in a lot of spaces, or at least a common theme here, which is going to require a bunch of different operations. Okay. What can I access from here? 3 white beans, 1 yellow, a roller recipe. If this were the fish fillets too, the characters would be going, "Keep trying, you'll figure it out!" I'd have said that about 3 times by now. Anyway, double cloud barrier here, so you really don't want me to take any beans across there in bean form. This is gonna have to be blown up somehow. I would have said by a blob being here who gets hit by a bomb going down there. Okay, there's the bomb recipe tile. Hi, bunny. Not sure how I'd get a blob there, though. They'd want to get struck by lightning, and... can I, like, cap these with something? Who could cap that? Not without messing with me. If I got a bomb there, sure, that'd be nice. Could just get rid of these. Well, Sort of, if they didn't see each other at the right time. Buckets wouldn't shield, another cloud wouldn't help. So cloud recipe is 3 white, okay. Why does that white look yellowish? It's like it's transparent and it's showing the page color instead of the white color. Just an illusion, I guess. Vines, eating clouds, that sounds nice. That would involve a slime not getting struck by them and getting touched by a vine, both of which look not very doable. No freezing, blobs can't help, dispensers can't could help. In theory. They could put beans in their way. Invalid recipe, couldn't zap, okay. Anyway, or maybe this is just a corridor I don't take any beans through. Maybe I don't destroy those at all. Okay, so, let's go back to this problem that I deferred thinking about. Well, hang on, but there's the yellow thing. I didn't parse that at all. And the cyan thing. No. I just kind of gave up eventually. Okay, yeah, so destroy all whites. That's just puzzle-wide. There's lots of white creation here. So that's not something to be solved in isolation. Okay, so there's retrieve purple, and then there's place purple. Suspicious diagonal. Suspicious slimy shielded spot. Those shields aren't going down ever. Suspicious rocks. It's out of the... not what I should be looking at right now, though. Okay, so... retrieve purple, I'll think about that later. Place purple. Roller, no. Bomb, no. Bucket, no. Cloud, no. Vine... only if I've already put another bean there and made a vine. So, probably not. Icicle, probably. Blob, no. Dispenser, no. Icicle, probably. Ice beam through here? Can't push an icicle north from there. This diagonal is extremely suspicious to me. Ice beam through here with like a roller. I don't know what would sit there. Nothing would. It's barriered. Making me think some things. There's a lot going on here. This is going to take a while. So, I don't yet actually know how to place purple. I also don't know how to retrieve purple. Let's think about that a little more. I guess I'm just assuming icicles are going to solve a lot of my water problems. Because that's the only way I can imagine this happening. There's definitely no way to destroy a petal that I've ever seen, unless I'm supposed to learn a mechanic now that will do it, but I doubt that. You can't turn into anything unless I get you and put you on a recipe tile, and then have another of you. I might not be turning you into a monster, I might be keeping you in bean form. You are on the direct opposite side of the puzzle is where you're going. Before I think about that, let's look at just basic traversal. I can reach 3 white beans, a yellow bean, a dispenser tile, and a roller tile. Okay, good, so I get the dispenser tile early. But creating a white dispenser for myself might actually make sense. I'd have to mess with the... oh, I have to mess with this cloud recipe, because this needs to dispense, therefore these need to go away. Cloud recipe must be disturbed. Bomb exits here. Yellow... oh, by the way, there's a yellow bean here. Hang on, I haven't looked at this yet. I was going to look at basic traversal. Wait, why did... oh, it's hovering here. Right, okay. So it's still yellow and cyan. Basic traversal. I get access to those things. I can walk through the cloud corridor and reach a place where I can't do anything. This will require Some bombs or rollers. I have a roller, potentially. I have a route a roller could get there and break that, potentially. Okay, a roller will be following me here and breaking this for me. Then going back, and I can get through. Then I have a roller, which might be a problem, or maybe it won't. Maybe that's how I transport a bean from here to here. I will get a bomb recipe tile, so I can make bombs and stuff. So making a white dispenser is of no interest. I cannot dispense white. Ah, now yellow... Okay, noting something. This yellow might not need to come out of here. Since I have access to another yellow, I'm gonna make an action! Check it out! Imagine that. Suppose I'd do this. That's a yellow dispenser now. A little short on beans, but actually, no, I have enough for what I need. I'm just gonna do some things. Things that feel like they make sense. Oh, you are... okay. Are you okay? I think you are. I can do that... Really? Even that's a problem. I can do... I can't. So this is death. This is nothing good. That chases me in there. This is death. This is death. Can't see anything, so I need to ensnare in one of these? Or maybe I need to do some work up here first. Like with a vine? That seems like it's not going to work very well. Well, okay, so I can take this bean with me. No, I can't. There are clouds there. Okay, so immediately I'm presented with a bunch of problems with just even basic actions. There's enough space to do this. But then, things stop happening suddenly. I can't really avoid... okay, so I can avoid from this point on. I could have pacified that, and then ensnared you in it, but then I'd still be on the wrong side of you. And I only have one solitary bean, so, well, but I made a dispenser. I could have made a second roller. Maybe I'm supposed to, like, collide them with each other, and I just can't make a dispenser yet. Alright, yellow, you just sit there. Colliding rollers. Could that help me somehow? Where would I want it to help me? I don't really see how it could. Just this layout is, kind of mean. Could I do something if I did this? I don't think so. Because now you're just doing nothing for me. And yeah, there isn't an angle where you'd get any speed to break that. Could you break one of those? Well, no, there are no angles for that. What? How do I start? Okay, if I walk up here, I won't have any beans with me. Therefore, I can take one. Eventually this needs a red. I might actually be taking both of these initially. Okay, so here's a way I can solve a problem, I think. And cause a lot of others, but it'll solve one. Yeah, this will cause a lot of problems. Yeah, this will cause a lot of problems. How the heck do you want this to happen? Oh, right, conflict, of course. I don't think I can create the vine first. So let's create it later. So I'm creating the roller first? Sure, that sounds fine. Does it? It could. Okay, there is enough time to do that. Which encourages me. So I change that recipe to 1 white for a vine. I place a bean in a place where it can, in the future, eat a roller. Is that place here? Maybe. This doesn't work. That angle's too tight, and this one is useless. So no, that roller does have to be placed... can't grow on a recipe tile. Can't have lured you to the north. Don't have any means of vine destruction yet. So okay, this wasn't right. So roller has to be here. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Yes, it totally does. Oh, okay, this did everything I wanted to do, though. No, it didn't, because now roller costs the wrong amount. Hang on, is there a way to escape this process? You come back to me, I change your cost. Ah, now I can put down a vine. I guess it'll have to be here? Toys out of reach. Then I have a vine there, and that's not great. Let's see, if I'm crafty about this, perhaps I can lay things out for minimum disruption by doing this. There we go. Okay, I did something. Now, can't really get those beans anywhere. And I have a vine there now, which is, could be a benefit. Okay, so this square, I'm going to set down a bookmark. That might be a useful state to take note of. So I can get grabbed or I cannot get grabbed. Okay, so I reached another quadrant. Hi, Bucket. You're going to dispose that cyan bean. Let's think about this problem. Vine? Yes, vine must be here to grab that bean out of the bucket when it's past there. Since I can't wand it, but a tendril can totally reach it. Okay, vine grabbing bean as it's there is the solution. Is it? Are you sure? How do I not get grabbed by that vine then? Because don't I have to push this north? Maybe make a bomb. Push it north, it pushes the bucket and goes away, then make the vine, get out of its way, then make another bomb and blow up the vine. Reasonable. Vine currently costs 1 white, so I might actually be able to do that part of things. I can change the vine recipe. Let's do that. I want to change it to nothing. Alright, I mean, parts of this are coming together. Forgot about you. Okay, I want to bomb... Oh, I never put anything on the bomb tile. Oops. I want to bomb here. And I guess I also want to bomb just a little out of the way here. So unrecipe the bomb. Re-recipe the vine. It should be possible to collect a cyan bean. Like this. Push north. Spawn that. Move this way. You don't grab on the turn, it takes the bean, but then after that you do. I'm a little late for this to happen. No, I'm not. I can just collect your remains and stuff. Now, it'd be awfully nice if I could put some more beans on here. I guess I could put another white on there and get some profit back from that. But I'm never getting another... there's more reds in there. Yeah, so what? What are you gonna do with those? They're behind a petal. And create a dispenser. This is very suspicious. A red would have had to have already made it onto a recipe tile before any of this happens. Yeah, this is completely walled in. There is no non-wall, non-petal exit to this. There are these two diagonals, but beans can't move diagonally with any mechanic that exists in the game. So I won't be extracting them that way. These are absolutely irretrievable in red form. They will become white. Therefore, this one must stay red. Unless there's some sneaky way that that's false, but I am unable to imagine what way that could be. Because a petal transforms stuff in a bucket, and also a horizontally moving bucket here wouldn't really do much for me. Vine can't do it. Yeah, Icicle can't freeze a bean, only a monster. Blob can't just, like, protect one in its body. Dispenser could exist if I had a red dispenser recipe somehow. Yeah, good luck getting a red bean there. And then, yeah, I would have a red bean. So no, these are turning white. This one has to stay red. How am I getting into this quadrant? Not with a roller going that way. Rollers and bombs are the only things that can destroy rocks, right? Only things I know about. This looks ice bridge proof. This is gonna have to not be ice bridge proof somehow, but this is. I mean, but I can maybe push an ice block from this way, push some from that way, plant something over here, do some blobbing to... Yeah, I can't get horizontal motion there or vertical motion here. Wait, so that's a problem. This does kind of look ice bridge proof. Well, okay, so maybe ice bridge to here, vine there, ice bridge here. Woof, good luck with that, but it's not as impossible as the other spots. Still, good luck with that. Then shuffle that myself from here to here. Vine eats. And the purple bean is now there. Maybe. Okay, so that's a theory for how that gets somewhere. Maybe. Alternately... No, better idea. Better idea. Bucket here. Push out. It picks this up. It goes over the water, but the vine grabs the bean before it sinks. I'm pretty sure that works. Pretty sure that works. Yeah. And looking at this layout, that's going to be the simplest way to get that done. And this is where the icicle recipe tile is anyway, so yeah. Ice blocks here, vine there, bucket here, go in the water, get purple bean, blow up vine or freeze, and take its stuff. Not blow up, because that would sink the bean in the water, so freeze. Okay. Not freeze either, because no place to push the ice. Therefore, second vine here that gets, like, blobbled somehow? No, I can't get a blob there. There are lots of problems with that. Hold on, so this still doesn't work. I could freeze the vine mid-pull and drop the bean here or here, both of which would just put it in the water. There's no vine interrupt I could do. I can't spawn the bean because it's the only purple, so I can't put it as part of a recipe anywhere. Okay, well, I've done a little more contemplation of this and seen something that's closer to working, but isn't quite there yet. I guess I haven't specifically tested ice block, ice block, ice block on top of ice block, with monster inside, with bean under it. Maybe the explosion wouldn't destroy both the ice bridge and the ice block on top. Maybe it would just do one. That's assuming I could get a bomb here. Okay, so back to this. With some blobbing and dispensering, it could hypothetically be possible to, like, have a roller here, grab a dispenser there, stand there, roller sees me and rolls, I go away, I make that thing dispense, roller keeps rolling and breaks this thing. That's the only way I can imagine. Well, it's not the absolute only way I can imagine a roller doing that. It could be a frozen in motion thing here, like there's a... Oh, hey, I should note. Ooh. This opens up a line of sight across here if there's a yellow bean on there. That might be relevant. These also exist for probably a reason. Probably. Anyway, so right. It's either dispenser there, gets grabbed when roller tries to roll, and then I dispense, roller's released, and it breaks that. And then it's kind of in my way here, but I guess I could re-get it dispensed. There's enough room for that, or get it grabbed. I kind of lose access to this part of the puzzle for a bit, though, but I could pacify the dispenser. I could roll it back up with a pacified dispenser, get through here, roll it back down, roll it over here, and then I'd have to freeze it or something. Anyway. Right, okay, so line of sight, opening up with yellow. The other way that a roller could do it is a vine on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's in range. So vine here with this door open, roller rolls down, vine grabs, I blow it up one turn later, roller goes in the water. So no, vine here, roller rolls down, gets grabbed in motion, one turn later, vine blows up, roller is deposited there, and continues and rolls into that. Or with blobbing, I guess I could put a vine there and do it the other way around, if I had the room to do that, which I could in theory here. Okay, that looks much less viable. Because I've already made a vine in this region, and I could make another. Alternately bomb. Okay, so same principle of vine grabbing while in motion. I'd have to cause an explosion here from being over here because I'd have to push that bomb, probably. That looks less likely. Well, I have the same problem with the roller. I have to make it roll. And there are even fewer things that can make a roller roll than a bomb walk. But yeah, then bomb goes over there, vine goes away for some reason, bomb is released and blows that up. Or if I could get a blob in one of... I guess it would have to be here unless I'm on that side. Then do an explosion there. I can vaguely see ways that might work, but not any particularly good ones. Okay, here's another one. Ice block somehow ends up here, and I can just grow a bomb there and push it north and get out of the way, and it would do that. Or grow a roller there and get out of the way, and it would do that. Okay, so I can see a few ways to maybe blowing that up. I don't know if any of those are possible, or if I have to come up with an entirely new one. Anyway, back here... Going back in time to where I was, I'm blowing up this vine. Am I manipulating the recipe at all? No, because these beans both have to maintain their colors. because those are unextractable. This is the only purple. There's no way to make more of their colors. Why this? This game is not above putting irrelevant information in puzzles. It's possible this means nothing. It's possible it's a prevention mechanism for, like, ice cubing my way to the bean. Yeah, I could believe that one. Could be prevention mechanism. Could be irrelevant. Could be that this actually has some mechanical significance. Okay, let's imagine how I would get this. I'm thinking with vines. You would have to find a way to move north for a vine to be able to extract you from there, though. Ways for you to move north. Get pulled by a vine up there. Have some ice cubes. A lot of stuff I'm doing involves ice cubes. This is a really valuable monster. I also don't have any bean production set up yet, so I'm limited to the resources that I have right now. Anyway, let's not worry about profiting from this vine explosion for now. I'll just take my cyan bean and be happy with that. Now that's, again, going to the opposite corner. Oh, I haven't... Right, I meant to be parsing through this, like, what could hypothetically place a bean here? This is spawnable space, in case that matters. Something needs to seemingly move diagonally. These are tiled, which I feel like means nothing other than just unspawnable. How do I have something move away from a wall? Okay, so monsters. Roller. Roll in, you never really go there, no way to lure you. Yeah, roller would not be lured out of this region. It would never touch these 4 tiles. Bomb. Can only turn back into a bean if frozen and still moves in straight lines and would just deposit there or there. Okay. Bucket. Stationary bucket. Okay, so like one bucket could deposit another bucket bean here, which could turn into a stationary bucket, and if I could make that one move horizontally, I would also have to involve a cloud, but that'd be fine. So cloud here, stationary bucket here placed by a vertically moving one there. But how would I get it moving? I think I would not... Nah, none of those tools quite do that. So vine. Well, if I could get a vine bean here, then... Then wouldn't I just be able to get a cyan bean there? Maybe. Icicle doesn't move, but can be used in conjunction with other monsters. Blob! That's an interesting one. I could push it, push a blob easily here, or here. Monsters a blob could turn into that would help with that. Bucket and cloud still look appealing, it's just how do I get the motion on them? Other possible alternatives. Can I go there? This would involve getting, like, ice cubed across this or vined across it. Ice cubed sounds more friendly because then that doesn't end up with a vine on my other side at the end of it. But then how do I get back? By a vine. Okay, so ice cube in, vine out. Still doesn't get me into this region. Like, this forbidden zone here seems seems rather impenetrable. Yeah, the most plausible, I guess, like, I would have a, I don't know, a bucket or something there. I would walk south. Once I've walked south, I can't walk anywhere else. Who can move me? Vine. Only into its mouth when I'm in this position. And nothing else. So that looks bad. Ah, frozen in motion. Frozen in motion. Frozen in motion. That's the way. So, like, double blob to place a blob there, somehow get rid of this blob, somehow vine that blob, send a roller over this way, get it picked up, then how do I release it? Also send an icicle blob in here to freeze it at the perfect time? Sounds improbable. Then secondarily, well, I guess what would happen is that icicle would still be there, freezing this vine, the roller would roll to the right, getting frozen itself. Then I'd just send a bomb in here, blowing up that ice cube, returning what the roller was made of, which would have to be cyan, which would mean I'd have to have made a cyan dispenser and have more than one, which sounds pretty good. Okay, something like that. Alright, I have a hypothetical. Some way to get something on this. That sounds ridiculously involved, and I don't feel like the timing works out particularly well between the traveling blob ice cube going here and the roller getting pulled by a vine there. But okay, let's think of it about that. So, let's say there's a blob ice cube here and a roller here. I've dealt with the icicle monster, so I can walk here, and that gets pushed there. So I'm here, that's there. I'm here, that's there. I move north, that's here. I move east, that's here. The roller kills me. Oh. Okay, so maybe reorient. There's a roller here. Blob ice cube here. So I walk here, blob is there. I walk here, blob is there. I walk here, blob is there, not shattering yet. Roller lunges to here and is going to the right. All the while there's a vine here who wants to pick me up? That sounds problematic. Yeah, next turn this shatters, freezing whatever's there, meaning that's not gonna happen that way. Okay, that doesn't look too promising. Other frozen in motion possibilities. If a bomb is frozen and then gets exploded, its beam comes back, right? Ah, okay, so another thing. An ice beam going across where a vine is reaching will just hold that thing indefinitely. But then that thing is frozen and is not moving under its own power anymore. And I can't thaw it without destroying it. Okay. I don't have a solution for you yet, but I don't have to solve you yet. Let's think about this yellow one. So I've collected the cyan bean. I've preserved one red bean. I haven't interacted with the purple yet. I have indeed collected the cyan bean, so I accomplished a task. Yellow exists here. Yellow also exists here. I think I'd like that in dispenser form. You're in my way, so I probably needed to have put a white bean there. Could I have ever? Let's see, a vine holding... You could have been here, I'm pretty sure. A vine holding a bean does indeed make it a valid recipe. So for a turn, I could have a dispenser that's... Well, but hang on. So there's a yellow here, there's a yellow there. Actually, no. What I'm maybe doing is making a yellow roller. And these blocks are kind of in my way, so I need another roller to destroy those first, so I can attract the attention of this yellow roller, get it out of there, then blow it up somehow. I mean, okay, I can destroy those blocks, right? Right? I can spawn in a petal, right? Oops. I can't. No, the recipe's in conflict. Maybe I can. Have I ever spawned in a petal before? I don't know. On a dispenser works fine, so petal should too, I imagine. Yeah. Oops, no, don't stand there. Okay, so those are gone. I can make a yellow roller. This vine's a problem. I'm probably gonna have to blow it up. I could do that and get its white bean back, which would be nice. Maybe. Okay, so you are roller. But I could have just made a yellow roller an easier way. Like, I could turn that bean white. I can just make a roller out of white and then turn it yellow because I have a yellow bean here. Yeah, so this yellow bean doesn't seem like it needs to come out. Well, I do need a yellow bean up here somehow, but I can just color change that. Yeah, this seems like another one that's just going to turn white, and I'll be okay with that. Okay, so I think I've dead-ended myself at this point. Like, I just don't have resources to do much of anything. I got that cyan bean. It needs to travel over here somehow. Do I want to assume that this no-cloud route is indeed a proper no-cloud route? Initial thought, cyan bean perhaps travels the same road as the purple one. Both go clockwise around here, getting snarfed up by a vine there to do things. So now that I've seen every puzzle in the game, let me try something. So this will save my position exactly where it is, just in case I'll do one of those. If I main menu, what does custom mean? Puzzles, no saved puzzles. I want to create one. Here we go, editor. New. Okay, here we go. So yeah, nothing should be spoily now since I've seen all the mechanics except that one. Magic switch. Let's assume that might be an unused thing. Or if it's something, then, well, then it's something. Anyway, so I want to set up a situation. I want this to be a little larger. Okay, so that's how you draw those. I need some water. Just one will do. Yeah, okay, so I can just set this up with pre-placed monsters. I don't even have to spawn anything. So let's say, here is Icicle. Somewhere is Icicle. Okay, here is Icicle, which is shielded by walls on those three. Okay, right-click to erase. Cool. Shielded by walls on those sides. Here is bomb. Here is bomb. Here is bomb. Okay, it's a little weird about placing those things that way. And I need to assign a bomb recipe. So bomb will cost 1 yellow. Add to currently selected recipe. There we go. Nobody else needs to cost anything. Okay, so now I want to play. Test puzzle. Okay, unnamed puzzle. I do this. I do this. That's not quite what I meant to do, but it'll work fine. I can spa. You need to be frozen. Okay, I want to exit this. Return to editor. So I'm going to need second icicle here. Second icicle here that can then be blown up, I guess. Or actually, let's do it this way. Icicle, go away. How do I eliminate you? Right click doesn't do it. If I click this, then right click. If I backspace, that works. Okay. All right, so icicle recipe. Select, do that. Put a cyan bean here. So I'll spawn that later, and then also blow it up. Okay. Does this do what I want? Just need to know about a mechanic. That's... I've put that in a bad spot. Yep, I sure have. If I just move you up 1... can't cut and paste. Okay, good to know. Okay, this seems like a usable editor. I'd need to get used to it a little bit. I have some vague plans for making some custom levels for this game someday in the future. Not sure when, but that's vaguely planned. Oops. Okay, answer is it destroys everything. Okay, well, that's what I needed to know, and that's unfortunate because that means... No, it didn't save at all. It didn't even ask me if I wanted to save it. Huh. Right? Like if I go to edit... Yeah, it's just gone. Okay, so watch out for data integrity. It's fragile. So, okay, let's try something else. Got a different idea. Let's see, how will I set this up? I just need, okay, once again, give me a little more grass. I'd like some water. I'll put it in the corner again. Let's put it in a corner where I can see it better. Here's an icicle. Where's an icicle? If I just put that there, and I stick a bomb or 2 here. Yeah, let's just do 2 bombs. Hey, come on, please. And then a roller has its own little alcove here. Also, bomb recipe. Bomb recipe costs that. I like how there's no music here. Oh, right, of course, you don't go over the water. If I change these to buckets, maybe? You don't freeze before falling. Weird. Okay, fine. Let's do it a different way. Yes, go away. Yes, go away. Okay, have to be in this tab to do that. Okay, well, so here we go again. Oh, whoops. No, you go away. I had to do that twice for some reason. Sure, bomb is fine. Bomb is fine. Bomb is fine. Then I need icicle recipe, icicle bean. Like this. Am I thinking about this right yet? I did assign the bomb recipe. I still need to destroy that. Maybe with timing I can do this. No shatter. So... okay. Yeah, this does mean... that I have no way to get a vine out of here and then retrieve its beans. If I blow it up, its platform goes away and everything splashes in the water. I can't push it anywhere. So my retrieval plan here is non-functional. That vine stash can't be emptied. I can freeze it, but I can't move the ice block without losing all the beans. I can blow it up, but that loses all the beans. Blob can't help, dispenser can't help, icicle can't help anymore. Vine can't steal from a vine. Cloud can't help. Bucket can't help. Roller can't help. So no, vining to there is non-viable. Am I making an ice bridge all the way to there so I can just walk it? Also, wait, how's this cyan bean supposed to get there? Because this exists. Am I supposed to place it here and then, like, vine it over there and then deal with that? I don't know, maybe. Didn't I determine neither of these can be iced? I'm pretty sure neither of those can either. For ice to go here, or here, it would need to, well, for ice to go here, it would need to move away from this wall, which is impossible, away from this wall, which is impossible, away from this wall, which is impossible, or away from this wall, which is impossible. Or away from here. Got the same constraint there, unless I can bootstrap some other way. Yeah, this has the same problem. Okay. A lot of unsolvable problems in this puzzle. Can't make any progress from where I am. I blew those up. I can spawn this bean. I can just pull it out as white also. That would be fine. Maybe there'll be a key where I absolutely have to have a white bean placed on here in a place where I can't get to the... yeah, okay. There's that. How long ago did I put that vine there? A long time ago. I bookmarked this state. There's nothing all that special about it. I need access to this quadrant. And, by the way, how am I putting anything on this tile? Ice would be amazing. Bean production would be nice too. Also, I gotta get up there. That's just gonna have to involve ice. That's the only thing that could ever do it. So I will definitely be bringing ice up here, making 2 ice cubes, pushing them up there, and just picking up those beans. Like, that's the only way that could ever happen. So that's gonna have to happen, okay? I'm also going to have the problem of like the final bean destruction, just like in just one drop. I'll have to either drop it in the water myself or have a vine do it for me. Are those the only way? A bucket could do it for me. A dispenser could also eat it. I could have a dispenser and one final white, an uncolored dispenser, one final white bean, put it in there. Okay, there are lots of ways to dispose the last bean so that you could spawn. Alright, well this is a fun problem to think about. Is it going to be a fun problem to actually make any progress in? I hope so. That's as much as I'm doing today, I think. I learned a little about the editor. That was fun. Hold on. Let's try and answer this one last question. How would I maybe get to this blob tile? I mean, ice is the obvious answer. There's plenty of room. There is way more than enough room to do icy things here. It does interfere with that recipe tile a little bit if I put it in those places, and if I don't put it exactly here. Actually, exactly there is not so good. So icicle that I plan to blow up. Probably gonna have to happen. Okay. But yeah, just place an ice block anywhere in here and push it over, and then I just have access to that forever. It's probably not that simple. Shove a couple of more, and you end up with a standable spot there that could maybe house, I don't know, some monster against which I shatter a frozen blob. Sorry, not a frozen blob. Okay, make a whole bunch of blobs, push a queue of them in there. Turn one into a vine, blow it up someday. Okay, that's enough space for an explosion to go off and not disrupt any of my ice bridges. Then, you know, vine those beans back to me, and that's how I get my red or something. Okay, so that's a hypothetical way the red could get out. I don't have a hypothetical way the purple can get out yet. That continues to be bothersome. I can't ever spawn it because a recipe can't involve it. Okay, so hang on. Vine here. So yeah, ice totally could go here and here, probably. Vine could totally go here once ice is there. Bucket could carry that off the edge. Vine could grab. Another vine here. Could maybe grab, and then if I have a bomb on this side of me, I could blow up that vine and get its goods. That gets the purple bean here. Doesn't help me get purple or cyan down to this quadrant or this quadrant. For that, I feel like I gotta deal with the the clouds someday. If I have the means to get a bomb in here to blow this up, then I have the means to get a bomb in here to get eaten by a vine who has eaten the clouds and disarmed this mechanism. Do I have the means to get a vine anywhere in here? It would involve a blob, so I'd have to have access to ice already, so no. Ooh, that's a conundrum. So until I have access to ice, the way I'm planning to get this, I don't have blobs. Well, that's okay. Don't I have a plan to get here that involves just a vine, a roller, and a bomb? Not a good one. Not a viable one. Roller goes this way. Vine is over here somewhere. Pulls the roller 1 and then stops. How do I get it to stop? Well, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's too many. If vine here and ice... No, can't involve ice. Can spawn a bomb, but nobody would blow it up. Second vine... Yeah, okay, so vine here for the roller. Second vine here. Is this open? Okay, so let's say that was open, because I think I might have the means to do that now. Let's say that was open. Let's say there was a vine bean here, a spawned bomb here, this vine there. Actually, a spawned bomb maybe a lot farther away. Okay, so spawned bomb here, vine bean here, spawned vine here, spawned roller here. And I am in this location. Or, okay, unspawned roller. That means putting down a bunch of recipes. I'd have to have vine and bomb and roller all simultaneously, so I probably have bean production set up at that point, which I think I can maybe do. Because at this point I have access to bombs and dispensers and things that can give beans back. So I probably need to set up bean production right around this time. That's my thinking. Once I have enough production, I guess roller would cost 1 white. Vine would also have to cost 1 white. I guess roller would cost 2 white. A vine down here can pull beans down, transporting beans from here to here, but that's assuming I already have production. Okay, but yeah, assuming I already have production. Okay, so I stand here. I spawn this vine. It grabs that bomb and starts pulling it toward itself. Then with timing, I spawn to the north. Okay, let's see. In that turn, that bomb is grabbed. I spawn to the north. Roller exists there. I walk to the north. Bomb is now here. Roller is now here. I walk to the east. I'm safe. Roller is here. Bomb is here. Roller is here. Bomb is here. Roller's here and grabbed. Bomb is here. Roller is here. Bomb explodes. Roller breaks block. Cool. That timing works. Okay. So that's my plan, and it requires having production set up. So I need to reproduce beans right around this time. What color? It's gonna have to be yellow. How will I do yellow? Because I can't do white until... Yeah, that's one of the last things I do probably, until I've destroyed all the other white beans. Well, now hang on. I can access all my white beans right now. Could it be that I do white destruction first? No, not until I get this, which requires icicles, which requires being in here, which requires bean production, as I just saw. Probably. Because I definitely don't have enough to set up that situation. Because it's going to have to be like... Okay, bomb can already be spawned. I guess it'll have to be 2 whites for the roller? Which means I've fed some to you, then blown you up. That all seems doable. Reasonably. If I already had more beans than I have, well, maybe I set this up earlier before I do... Yeah, I don't need to interact with this section until I've set up production. But yeah, okay. So, next step, set up production in this area, without getting in the way of things. I guess production is yellow, because yellow does exist there. Yellow will be dispenser. No, but this has to be a roller. Alright. Got 100 constraints to solve all at once here, and solving each individual one involves intricate things that connect to the others. We're gonna be here a while. Alright, but this has so far been fun to work through. It's gonna stop being fun when I run into many dead ends in it, but... okay, so, not a joke difficulty. This is a legitimate 6, it seems. I don't yet have an actual solution for this. This might involve some level editor time to work out how to put something here. Yeah, so it's funny how this puzzle is like several problems that are individually hard to think about that all have to be done simultaneously within a context of resource management. What's the list of problems I think I need to solve that I haven't yet? Placing a purple bean here. Yeah, I haven't parsed this section properly yet at all, actually. There's like all this geometry that definitely means something. but I'm not sure what yet. I had a theory for this. Maybe this is a hint, like this is going to be a bucket, and a vine pulls something over here, but then how does that help get it on there? I don't know, that's also assuming the purple bean would somehow get here. Which, now that I look at it, well, it has to get out of its prison first. Okay, so... I have theories for getting as far as this quadrant. Then once I'm down here, I gain access to spawnable buckets. I have one already spawned bucket there. And spawnable icicles. Ooh, look at you! I didn't see you! So we got the problem of getting rid of that bean too. Huh. Hold on, what does that mean? I could probably just spawn it if I could somehow get like a cloud out here or something. How would that happen? Hang on, what is with you? You need to be either picked up or hit by a... Yeah, this is fully enclosed. There's no way to interact with this other than destroying all whites. That's a white. Has to be destroyed. One wide before water. One wide before water. One wide before water. One wide before water. Not even spawnable space. Somehow from one of these beaches, I'm going to be able to go down? Let's see. Blob a vine onto a recipe plate. Pulling a bean from the other side. Water is spawnable space. So I can stand here or here and spawn something in one of these locations. The only thing that wouldn't immediately fall in the water that I could spawn is a cloud. Then after that, put a vine... not here, that doesn't quite work. Wait, it could. Okay, vine here, icicle here. Okay, so, blobbed vine there. Pick up a bean, manually spawn it as a cloud. That would assume I've already accessed this, which, sure, I would have icicles at that point, so probably be able to. Pull a bean over. That bean is the single bean of a cloud recipe. Stand here and spawn that. Deal with that vine somehow. Let's see, when I spawn, your tendril would be there. I'd move there, your tendril would retract, I'd move there, I could escape, and then later feed you a bomb. You couldn't respawn because you're on a recipe plate by that bomb that's there. I'd probably do some like recipe manipulation so that I have a bean down here in the cloud's line of sight. It'll try to zap it once. Later that'll become the vine recipe and I'll zap it manually. At a time at which there is also an icicle here, beaming there. The cloud in the vine's tendril will get frozen and just stop the vine. And if I blow it up, it all goes away, and I can't freeze the vine. Unless maybe I would blob an icicle here, blob a vine here, have that vine pick up the icicle, and eventually its ice beam would get dragged across the vine, releasing the ice cube with the cloud in it. Cloud sinks there. But that doesn't solve my problem, because then there's a frozen vine here that if I blow up, I lose my bridge. So do that twice in both directions. Well, then in both cases I have a frozen vine there. If I can't blow up that vine, and if freezing it leaves an ice cube there, then that's a problem. Is there some means of ice destruction that I don't know about, other than either bombing it, which would destroy too much, or pushing it, which I can't do in a corner? Okay, well that was just the first idea I came up with. It kinda almost comes close to working, but doesn't quite. So maybe the actual way to do it is something different. Okay, so still need another idea for how to deal with this bean. Still need an idea for how to deal with this. Didn't I have something that could hypothetically work? Given perfect timing. It was like, yeah, okay, so a vine pulls a frozen in motion roller or bomb. Oh, okay. Whoa. Alright, yeah, one more thing to test, just to be sure I understand. This will be a very simple one. All I gotta do is... ice... probably not there, right where I am. Here. This puzzle starts so small. Ice here. Bomb recipe is something. Bomb is here. Another bomb is here. And I play. You turn back into your bean when this happens, right? Yes. Okay. Verified. All right. So that I can maybe work with. So yeah, frozen in motion bomb or roller. Pulled by a vine, a blobbed vine who is here. Who does have to be eliminated at a time that's hard to do. Because the only way to put an icicle here is to also blob it. The tendril will be in the way of that happening. So I'm having trouble imagining how it will. What if I already had a stationary frozen blob here? Okay, when the tendril is here, it's too late. If the moving ice... that has to arrive before the tendril. Could I have a cross vine? Like one of those situations where vines reach through each other. One grabs an icicle, one grabs a rolling roller. I guess this one would have to grab the rolling roller. This one would have to grab the icicle. That roller's gonna get frozen, probably. Do I think I could do the dance to avoid the roller getting frozen and freeze the vine instead? But when the vine eats the icicle, its beam wouldn't intersect the other vine. Okay, yeah, so additional thought required here too. Yeah, the frozen in motion thing is the only thing I can imagine, but then I have the problem of eliminating the vine at the right time. And the only way I can imagine doing that is with an icicle that's diagonally across from it. Because that's the only diagonal that's open, this one. But that has to not exist right away, but start existing or get unblocked, but I can't do that. Okay, I can involve one more ingredient here. Grabby dispenser there. Grabby dispenser arrests the motion, so the roller is double frozen. Okay, roller's going this way. Gets grabbed by a vine who's here. Gets double grabbed by a dispenser that is there. Then I freeze a blob here, push it in. That ice beam hits the vine, releasing the roller who's still trying to roll right and is grabbed by the dispenser. I make the dispenser dispense, which has its own complications, yes, but could be done. Roller's released, roller freezes. I send a bomb to blow up the icicle, let's say. Roller blows up, releases its bean there. Assuming that bean is cyan, so I'm reproducing cyan beans. Reasonable. Okay. Something like that. Got a lot of problems ahead of me. We're going to be here for weeks, I suspect. That's probably not true, but this is many, many, many puzzles in one. This has been a hard game so far, and this is just a bunch of puzzles stuck together with interconnections. Okay, well, I'll keep working on it. I'll see you next time to see if I can solve some more of these problems. A quick addendum. I found a solution to a problem that I was contemplating, where there's that whole thing about blowing up an ice block that's on an ice block and getting a bean back. I found a setup that can actually do that. So bean recipe costs 1 yellow right now. If I play this, I had a hunch this might work, and it did. I can just place empty ice blocks in the editor. I don't think a puzzle I've seen has actually done that. Anyway, so familiar setup here. This is going to break down into 1 yellow, and that vine, who's primed there to grab a bean, sees one in midair. So I was kind of clued into this while I was editing the video. I heard the bean splashes in water sound when this explosion went off, and it works. You can just take a bean like that. So that's a way I could maybe get that purple bean out. I'm taking notes on solution routes and like little parts of this problem that I've solved, and I don't know, I think I might have a pretty good idea of what to do next time, but we'll see when that time rolls around.